I'm the CEO founder of Watchman Security Services. We're headquartered here in Kansas City, Missouri. Well, there's a gap when you're talking about technology in the security space, the electronic security space. Just the way that you search video, the way that you trigger alerts. Most of it's been based on motion, which, motion can be anything. It can be wind, rain, snow, sleet. So it's important to get actual data or actual events that are triggered through video systems, because video systems has a lot of data that's there and available. And if you can utilize that data to have actionable insights and actionable data that you can kind of do something with, then it really becomes a benefit, and the system becomes smarter, and it's sitting there working 24/7, 365. While you don't have to have your hands on it necessarily. So we are big in the video monitoring space for outdoor intrusion monitoring. And that presents a whole host of problems when you have, like I said, environmental things that happen when rain, snow, sleet, shading, sun moving, and you really get a lot of false positives. It's like the old story, crying wolf, and you have police showing up and nothing's really going on. Maybe guards responding and nothing's going on, and that can cause a dullness on the property that you're protecting. So when we found Sentry tied in with our cloud hosted camera system, it was a good fit for us, because now we're able to filter out those nuisance alarms, get actual alarms, and it makes it more effective. So, and they were very responsive to fix things when things came up, to change things, and to work with our team to get us trained as well. So it was a good partnership. When we were looking through and kind of, we have a process when we're looking for a vendor, and some of that process is, how do they support us, and then how is their technology and how well does it work? Those are the two main drivers that we look at when we talk about supporting us as a dealer. Does it integrate with our systems? Do they have good training? Are they responsive? Sentry check marked all those boxes for us. And then when we talk about does it work, while we did fumble a little bit in the beginning, we've used other artificial intelligence partners, and this one worked well. And as we went through and got it more fine-tuned, and the folks on the back end helped it get better, it just kept improving and improving and improving. And so that's how we chose, was based on those two things, them working with us and the effectiveness of it. We have other AI companies that we use, and they're hard to get a hold of. They've been sold already, all the things. And when you're a dealer, you don't want to deal with that. You're trying to go run your business, and we're in a service-based industry. You're trying to serve your customer. And so it just makes it harder when you got to deal with that. So Sentry made it easy. And if they get a bunch of business from this, then they need to give me a kickback. So there you go. When we first got started with them, we were having kind of clips not getting generated, or too many clips getting generated by, like, there was an example where we had white kind of light that was shining on a truck, and it was kind of reflecting a little bit, and the camera or the analytic thought that was a person. So it was tripping an alert to our central station, which causes nuisance alarms, right? And that's what we're trying to get away with using AI. So they jumped right on it. I mean, it was within 12 hours, working in the background, changing the algorithm, identifying what was seen, looking at pixel changes and all the technology jargon on the back end to make it all work, and turned it around and fixed it. And we've had, a couple cases of that on some sites that we've done, and with them, and they've been very responsive to fix it, not only to help us, but I think to make their platform better too. But they've been really helpful to fix it, and that's a great experience for us. It's bad when you have a partner like that doesn't support you. They didn't allow that to happen with us, so I was thankful for the team there at Sentry AI. So again, I would weigh two things out. how are they going to support you as a dealer? What's the partnership look like? How quickly do they respond? And then I would look at the product. So how effective is the product and how well does it work? And if both of those things are a plus, then you probably have a pretty good candidate on your hand to consider. And Sentry AI was a plus on both of those for us.